Hello coin collectors out there, welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. Here on this channel I share with you some of my coins and tell you what to look for in your very own coins. So you might have noticed in a recent video I did about the Jefferson nickel, I briefly glanced over this coin right here, which is a 1904 Liberty Head nickel. Now this coin can be very valuable and very rare, so I figured I'd pay a little bit more attention to it and make a separate video just about this coin. And I'm going to talk about the most valuable of the coins that were part of the Liberty Head series, the 1913 Liberty Head V nickel, in which there were only 5 made. Very, very rare for that 1913 Liberty Head nickel. So let's talk a little bit about the nickel itself. The nickel was made from 1883 to 1913. As I said, in 1913 there were only 5 made. They were produced throughout that whole series without a mint mark on them, as they were only made at the Philadelphia Mint, with the exception of the 1912 nickel. The 1912 nickel was made at all 3 mints. There were 26 million made at the Philly, 8 million at the Denver, and 238,000 at the San Francisco. So you can imagine that those San Francisco ones for 1912 are rare as well, but not quite as rare as that 1913 nickel. So if yours is from 1912 and you want to know where the mint mark on it would go right down there. Now, most of yours aren't going to have a mint mark on them. So in 1904, which is the nickel that I have right here, there were 21 million of these made. So quite rare, but not as rare as you might have thought going into it. So the metal content of the coin is 75% copper, 25% nickel. Unfortunately, no silver content in these coins. Now, as I said, they don't have a mint mark on them, but they have some cool designs on the reverse. Now, the first year that they produced these in 1813, they actually didn't have the word cents on them. They had to add them in 1884 because people were counterfeiting these, kind of covering them in a gold color and then trying to pass them off as $5 coins and not 5-cent coins. So the mint kind of caught on to that pretty quickly and put cents in the bottom right there, just to clarify to everybody that these are in fact 5 cents, not $5. Now there's supposed to be 3 different items here in the wreath. There's supposed to be wheat, corn, and cotton to kind of represent the founding crops of the United States. Now if we flip it over, we have Lady Liberty right here. We've got 13 stars to represent 13 colonies. And in the headband right here, unfortunately with mine, like most of my coins that you see on my channel, it's rather well worn out. But for yours to be extra valuable, you'll want to see the full words Liberty right there going across the headband. That will really jack up the price of the coin. Now, that's kind of one of the high point. One of the other high points is right by the cheekbone, on the chin, and back of the hair. Those are the areas that will wear out first. So if yours is kind of not too worn out in those areas, that's a really, really, really good sign. So as I said, 1913, super valuable, super rare, and there was actually one coin that was made from 1913 known as the Olsen Nickel, named after one of its, or Olsen Specimen, I should say, also known as the Hawaii 5-0 nickel, also known as the king coin of the 20th century. People really, really liked that 1913 nickel. So there was one that sold back in 2010, I believe, which sold for $3.3 million. Yep, that sold in January 2010. It sold for $3.3 million. Now that coin is absolutely incredible, very, very, very costly. Also had quite a history of previous owners. So that coin was graded PF64, so in very good shape, and there were only 5 of them made. So let me tell you a little bit more about the coin. It's nicknamed the Hawaii 5-0 coin because it was featured on one of the Hawaii 5-0 episodes. And on the episode, there was like a con man involved, and what he did was he took a 1903 nickel right here, and then he kind of like chopped off the O to make it look more like a 1 and convinced people it was a 1913. Then he took that coin, swapped it out with the actual 1913 coin at a coin show, and then kind of made off with this very, very super valuable coin. So let me tell you a little bit more about it, other than it just being kind of a movie star coin or TV star coin. So there are some theories as to why there were only 5 of these coins made. It's not really known if these are fact or fiction, but there's theories which people can discuss and worth talking about. So one theory is that they were struck to exchange for coins needed for the mint cabinet. The other one is that the coroner and engraver were merely amusing themselves when they struck these coins. That's why they only made 5. Another theory is that they were made exclusively for a wealthy collector. If that's the case, that wealthy collector probably even got even more wealthy. So I want to also say they were named. Some people call them the Olsen Specimen because that specific coin used to belong to Fred Olsen. He was a famous discoverer, I guess, in the United States. He discovered a gunpowder that worked, I guess, better than most. Also, previous owners of this specific Olsen Specimen coin, which sold for 3.3 million, include Egyptian King Farouk, department store owner Edwin Heidemann, Los Angeles Lakers owner Dr. Jerry Buss, Texas oil man and numismatist Red Hahn, and Dwight Manley. He was the distributor of the SS Central America treasure. So those are some previous owners. I'd say that this coin is valuable, 1, because of its very, very low mintage, 2, because of its value, 3, because of just kind of the coolness of owning this coin that so many super cool people and wealthy people used to own before. So when this came onto the market in 1910, it also hadn't been up for auction for 40 years, so people hadn't seen this coin in a very, very long time. That likely drew up the price of it as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed all that information. If you enjoy nickels, I've got plenty of other nickels you can come check out and see on my channel. Here are a couple buffalo nickels. Oh, we've got some more. We've got some more. Lots of buffalo nickels on the channel. We've got some Jefferson nickels. We've got some modern American buffalo nickels. So please do check it out. Please like, comment, subscribe. Check out some of the other videos on my channel. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. Happy holidays. It's right around Christmas time when I'm making this. So happy holidays to you and your family. Best of luck coin collecting. Enjoy.